gorgeous. Hope you're doing great. I have great news. My mic is back from the shop. Woohoo! So, audio should be a little better from here on out, hopefully. Today's video is all about your most trusted makeup hacks. I'm testing them out, and there are some really amazing ones I had never heard of before that I know you're going to find helpful. This first hack was one that was recommended by a couple of people, specifically Jenny Wren and Ricky7111. And both of you had said that you use eyeliner as a guide for tweezing your eyebrows so you don't over tweeze. Jenny, I think, had said she uses blue, and then Ricky, I believe, had said it was black, although I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was a very light amount. It wasn't a lot. So I did use an eyeliner that's not so pigmented. This one is from the LA Girl line. It's one of their Shockwave neon liners. And this does help to eliminate over tweezing in the event that you have big bushy brows and you need more of a guideline to follow when you are tweezing those fine hairs. Or if you're like me and you don't have much hair to begin with and you don't want to take too much off. Been there, done that. This next tip is awesome. You have got to try this if you've never tried it before. This comes from Amanda Byrne. She said she likes higher end foundations because they look better on her skin, but the way that she makes them more economical and natural is she applies it to her face in sections with a powder brush and buffs it into the skin. So I tried this with two different brushes. The first was a very large brush from the brand BK Beauty. It's their 103 brush. Beautiful results. Absolutely gorgeous on the skin. I love how this looks. And then on the other side of my face, I tried it with a Real Techniques brush. This is their number 400 blush brush. And again, beautiful results. And this is coming from someone who always uses a damp makeup sponge. Always. That's my thing. But I'm going to start using a brush now. I really, really loved this. And the best part was I did not apply much foundation to my face. And like she had mentioned, the results were very natural looking, so definitely one to try. Jen8179 said before she begins her makeup application, she puts her eyelash curler between her legs to help warm it up. This does work, although I didn't put it between my legs because it was really uncomfortable on the day that I tested this, but I did sit on it, which really did make a difference. I was really surprised by this. So if you're lazy like me and you don't want to get up and use the hairdryer, stick it under your butt. Lakin Barth and Danielle Gutierrez, I believe that's how you say your name. If it's not how you say it, I'm so sorry, had both recommended the e.l.f. Putty Primer underneath the eyes before applying concealer. They said that it smooths out the lines and extends the wear time, and this does work. It's really amazing to me how many uses there are for this putty primer. It's a product that I don't really care for by itself. It's not my favorite, but that hack and then the other one about around the mouth application to stop feathering and act as a primer, and then the other one for eyeshadow application, those have become my new go-to ways to use the e.l.f. Putty Primer. So that's just another one. If you're like me and you don't like it on your face so much, try it under your eyes. It does do a great job there. This next hack comes from Maria Ave, 1775, and she had shared that putting concealer on her lips, I know it looks really strange, but okay, just follow me, and then adding powder over the top before applying liner and lipstick not only makes the color more vibrant, but it also helps to extend the wear time of your lip liner and your lipstick on your lips. And I wouldn't be surprised if this also prevents feathering at the same time. So if you struggle with keeping your lipstick on, try this hack. And now that I'm thinking about it, try your eyeshadow primer too. I may have to do that sometime. Just put eyeshadow primer on my lips before I apply my lipstick and see if that helps to extend the wear time. Ricky7111 also had suggested applying setting powder over sunscreen to set it so it doesn't get into your eyes when sweating. And I did this recently on a trip to Legoland with my son, and I have to tell you, it really did help. I used the La Roche-Posay, I don't know how to pronounce this, but I used it on my face, and then I put the L'Oreal Infallible powder foundation over the top of it, and I was pretty impressed with how well not only everything held together, because it was hot, but it prevented that sunscreen from getting down into my eyes and just, yeah, making a big mess. So that does work really well. Getting a new roof tomorrow, so they are delivering the roof tiles right now. So if you hear the beeping of the truck backing up, that's That's what that sound is. This always happens when I film. Always. I'm telling you, I have a certain time where I sit down and I'm ready to film my videos. And it never fails. There's always this distraction. This is real life, okay? This is my real life. All right, who do we have here next? There were so many tips. I had so much fun trying all of these. Sarah Webb had recommended to powder your eyes first, then apply your eyeshadow primer or a concealer over the top, and this helps your eyeshadow last longer. And this does work, and it's one that I have used. It's a trick that I've used in the past, and it's very effective. So if you struggle with that, try that hack. Auntie Liz. I love Auntie Liz. She's got so many amazing tips all the time. She had said that liquid highlighters combined up with your favorite body lotion or sunscreen will add a beautiful glow onto the skin. So I tried this with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo liquid highlighter in the shade Halo Goodbye. Mixed it in with the sunscreen I had on hand and applied it to my décolletage area. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You get that sun protection with a little bit of sparkle. It looks gorgeous. Speaking of highlighter, this next tip is genius. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but I love it. This is from One Wicked Muse, and she had recommended that if you have a highlighter that emphasizes texture on your skin, apply it under your blush instead of over the top. This works so well. It's not so good with cream blushes. That was my experience anyway. It works better with powder blushes. But I also, while I was trying this hack out, I was thinking about another way that you could do this. And if you've struggled with highlighter with texture issues, another way that you could do this also is apply it before you apply your foundation. And that would also help to tone it down a little bit and make it more wearable. So thank you for sharing that. That was very effective and it looked beautiful on the skin. Godiva 1955 had a really unique tip, and I had to read it a couple times to make sure that I was doing it right. I actually did it 2 different ways, just in case I did it wrong. She had said use a sponge with powder to blend out your concealer. You see why I read it twice? I don't know if this is going to work. So the first time I tried it, I did it with the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer, and I took a loose powder, and I didn't blend the concealer. I used the powder to blend out the concealer. Let me know if I'm doing this right or not. And surprisingly, it looked beautiful under the eyes, and it blended it really well. I was very impressed. But then on the other eye, I said, let me try this a little differently. So I blended the concealer out for the most part, I want to say about 90%, and then for the remaining 10%, I went in with the powder and blended it from there. Both sides equally though looked beautiful. And neither method looked better than the other. They both looked equally great, and I was really surprised by this one and how effective it was. Liz Cofano 3000, I believe that's how, Liz Cofano 3000, had recommended using sample mascaras. I'm so sorry, I forgot to turn this off. Real life, sorry. She had recommended taking your sample mascara and washing the wand and keeping it, the little baby wand. Let me see if I have one. Okay, I have one. Charlotte Tilbury's Full Fat Lashes. I love this little sample, but I'm a little afraid to buy the full size because every time I buy the full size, I get disappointed. Anyway, she says apply your mascara like normal, and then instead of using the wand in your mascara to spread it through the lashes, go in with the baby wand from the sample mascara and use that to spread it through your lashes. Not only will this help to eliminate clumps, but it also eliminates messes, because I don't know about you, but I'm constantly getting mascara on my lower lid, you know, like right underneath the lower lash line, and then right at the root is where I struggle too. But using a little bitty mascara wand like this helps you get in closer to that root. It also eliminates all the mascara smudgies. Really great tip. In my last hacks video, I had mentioned using tape rolled on itself to remove glitter fallout from the face. Very effective hack. BB Gems had a unique spin on that hack, and she said she uses tape to remove the glitter particles from eyeshadow before taking her makeup off to minimize the glitter fallout from getting into her eyes. Genius! Yeah, because that is so annoying. When you're taking off your makeup, that is the worst part, is getting the excess down into your eyes, and there is nothing worse than getting glitter in there. So this is another excellent tip. Thank you for sharing that. Rebel Girl 9436 had recommended e.l.f.'s eyebrow wax pencil to stop lipstick feathering. I could not find this pencil, so I didn't get to try this tip, but I could see this one working extremely well. So if you have the ability to get a hold of the e.l.f. eyebrow wax pencil and you struggle with feathering around your lips, your lipstick tends to migrate, try this tip out. I think it'd be really effective. Let me know if you've tried any of these out for yourself and which one intrigued you the most. There were a lot of good ones here that I had never tried before. So thank you so much to everyone who contributed content for this video. If you have suggestions for future content that you would like to see included on this channel, please feel free to leave it in the comments section. I write in the description, you write in the comments below, and I will absolutely look at your comments and take those into consideration. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to hang out with me more in the future, I hope you have a beautifully blessed rest of your day. I speak love, peace, and joy into you and into your home, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.